Today we're going to talk about the different parts of a basic computer. First of all, the screen that we see the information show up on, kind of like a TV screen, is actually called a monitor. And it won't let me make that T. There we go. Down here, where we do our keyboarding, we can type the letters and input information into the computer. That is called our keyboard. Over here we have what we call the mouse. This allows us to select things that we see on the monitor, and since we don't have a touchscreen monitor in our classroom, we use the mouse, which sends a signal to the computer letting us know that we're choosing different areas. Maybe we want to click something over here, or we want to click something over here. We just move our mouse on our mouse pad. Our mouse pad sits here, and you actually don't have to have a mouse pad, but it protects the mouse if you can have it sitting on a mouse pad. So we move our mouse up, over, and down on our mouse pad, and that makes the cursor move up, over, and down on our monitor. Now this is housing for the brain of the computer. In our classroom, we don't have a tower like this. Our computer housing is right here, and that holds the brain of the computer. And we won't talk too much about that, but just so you know, there is a motherboard that looks like kind of a big treasure map, and it has all sorts of circuits and little things happening all over the place. Wires, there's a power box so that we can plug in our computer and help it get the power it needs to run. There's a little tiny square called a central processing unit, and that is the brain of the computer. There's also a hard drive that has a spinning CD, and that holds our big programs that we use, like Word, that helps us write documents. And then there are also some smaller little things. They kind of look like rectangles. They are called our RAM, and that stands for Random Access Memory. And those are things that we can pull up quickly on our computer. Memory it's like short-term memory. When we turn our computer off, then those things close down. With the hard drive, it's our long-term memory. That's where we store things if we're not storing it on the cloud. So that's a little bit about what you see when you are working on the computer. So here again we have the monitor. We have housing for the brain of the computer. In our Mac Minis, it's right here. Yay! But sometimes you might see a tower that holds the brain of your computer. Here's our keyboard. This little gadget right here with all the letters on it. Here's our mouse that we hold it with our hand, and it can move the cursor around on the screen the way we're moving it around on our mouse pad. So that's a little bit about the different parts of our computer. Thanks for listening.